Gunshots, multiple.
Did you see anything suspicious, or you just heard it?
No, ma'am, just hearing it.
Okay. How many did you hear?
Oh, man, it's about 8 or 10.
On a summer night in 2020, the city of Orlando was rocked by a tragic shooting near Anderson Street and Jernigan Avenue. The victim, Eloy Lebron, lost his life in a senseless act of violence that left the community reeling. The circumstances surrounding the shooting remain shrouded in mystery, and the case continues to be a topic of interest and speculation.
As you sit here today, swearing to tell the truth so you don't get in trouble, you're saying you do not know where they were.
Join us as we delve into the details of this gripping case and attempt to uncover the truth behind the shooting of Eloy Lebron. A 10-page arrest warrant for a woman accused in a fatal drive-by shooting in July provides details as to how she was identified as a suspect, but it doesn't shed any light on why shots were fired.
Orlando police have confirmed 3 juveniles were shot at a popular attraction in the tourist district. Here is video from that scene late last night outside Desertland Park along International Drive.
The Orlando Police Department on Thursday announced the arrest of Markia Angelia Hamilton in connection with the death of 41-year-old Eloy Lebron, who was found dead behind the wheel of his 1998 Toyota Tacoma on West Anderson Street on July 23rd. The passenger had to duck down to avoid being struck. Another witness said both Hamilton, who was the passenger, and the woman who was driving fired shots at Lebron. From there, police said they pulled surveillance footage from a camera located at West Anderson Street and Northwest Moreland Drive that showed a white 2004 Saturn Ion traveling north as Lebron's truck was driving south. The Saturn drove by the Tacoma, then made an immediate U-turn, police said. After the shooting, the Saturn sped off and drove the wrong way on a one-way road. Records show the Saturn had to swerve into parking spaces to avoid the crash. The driver then drove to a residence on West Concord Street. The passenger in the work truck said he saw the driver of the Saturn stick their arm out and fire a gun, according to the report. Police said surveillance video captured an image of the driver of the Saturn, who was a woman in a white tank top, and it captured a license plate number. On July 24th, records show police pulled over the Saturn and detained Hamilton and another woman who was not listed as a suspect in the shooting. Hamilton said she and the woman she identified as the driver of the vehicle were in the area of the shooting the day before to buy marijuana, but she said they left when they heard gunshots. Police said Hamilton provided details about the events before and after the shooting, but was deceptive about what happened at the time of the shooting. The woman, who was reportedly driving the Saturn, was also interviewed that day and said Hamilton directed her to an area where they could buy marijuana, but she drove away when they heard gunshots. Like Hamilton, police said that the woman provided very little details about the events at the time of the shooting. When questioned directly about witnesses stating the gunfire came from their vehicle, she stated, "I didn't shoot," implying someone else was shooting from the vehicle, a detective wrote in the report. Hamilton and the other women were not arrested at that time. According to authorities, detectives also went to a McDonald's that Hamilton and the other women were at before the shooting and pulled surveillance footage that showed they were wearing clothing that matched the descriptions witnesses provided. Police said they seized Hamilton's cell phone, the accused driver's cell phone, and other cell phones that were found in the Saturn and found that based on GPS data, Hamilton and the other women were in the area at the time of the shooting. Based on that evidence, a warrant was issued Tuesday for Hamilton's arrest on a charge of manslaughter with a firearm charge. Lebron's family said that he worked as a flight attendant and moved to Florida a year and a half ago to live with the family after he suffered an injury. As we continue to mourn the loss of Eloy and seek justice for his family, let us also come together to support one another and work towards a safer, more compassionate community. May Eloy Lebron's memory inspire us to strive towards a better future for all. He wasn't just another number. He was somebody who succumbed to the unfortunate events that are happening in the world we live in. He was a very good person, said Lebron's cousin, William Morales.